When I pulled these dragonfly larvae out of my ponds, I almost shrieked my britches off. Dragonfly larvae are on my top 10 list of please don't touch me. Today I'm going to share with you why they're bad, why they make me mad, why they make my fish sad, and how to get rid of them.
Not anymore. The only thing you'll be watching is Deep CNN.
Did you know that dragonflies will bite you? I didn't know that. My nephew told me. I told him to go ahead and stick with crickets. I used to consider myself a fan of dragonflies. They were friends, not foes, until I found out that their larvae can snap one of my full-grown guppies in half. Now, I consider them my sworn enemies. Since they've invaded my ponds, I've been on the hunt. They tend to gather around the filter, the decorations. They hang upside down on this floating fountain pump. I've gotten to the point where I just knock them off onto dry land to give them some time to think about what they've done. They have mercury in them. I'm not sure if that affects the goldfish that you can put in here to gorge on these little snatchers. They may just turn your fish into silver skeeter. There's a few things you can do. A fine mesh net that keeps the dragonflies off of the top of the water. That's pretty annoying. There's some kind of chemical that melts every kind of crustacean and bug, and it's meant for like agricultural ponds. I wouldn't recommend that. It just sounds too extreme. I don't know how to dispose of that. Do you just kill every earthworm on the way down to the watershed? The way I do it is manual, and you can trick them if you have something fibery, like the sponge filter, or even I have the scrub pads I'm using as a rice fish nest. If they don't have a lot of places to hide, I've noticed they like to stick to the side of the pond buckets, especially the black ones. You will always find them in the same place. If you find one, grab it, strand it on dry land, and wait for another one to show up in that exact same spot. It's like they have to sunbathe or water bathe. Timeshares, almost like a bunch of cats. Now, if you look at these steel tubs, I would not recommend them without that black pond liner. So that's why I'm draining them all. You get them all lined up with some pond fabric. The outdoor saltwater tank is hilarious. If you ever want to not let mosquitoes live, put a saltwater tank out there. Mosquitoes can't exist out in saltwater. I've been trying to get brine shrimp cultures going outside, under the sun, in saltwater for the online shop. I do try to appreciate the duty that dragonfly larvae have in eating mosquito larvae, but not today, Lucifer. My fish already eat the mosquito larvae. Until the dragonflies sign a peace treaty saying they won't have fish fillets on my dime, they've invoked the assless chaps of fury from the Cthulhu who shepherds these waters.
Join us.